The rapid advancement of AI technology increases the risk of bioterrorism. AIs with knowledge of bioengineering could facilitate the creation of novel bioweapons and lower barriers to obtaining such agents. Engineered pandemics from AI-assisted bioweapons pose a unique challenge, as attackers have an advantage over defenders and could constitute an existential threat to humanity. We will now examine these risks and how AIs might exacerbate challenges in managing bioterrorism and engineered pandemics. Bioengineered pandemics present a new threat. Biological agents, including viruses and bacteria, have caused some of the most devastating catastrophes in history. It's believed the Black Death killed more humans than any other event in history, an astounding and awful 200 million, the equivalent to 4 billion deaths today. While contemporary advancements in science and medicine have made great strides in mitigating risks associated with natural pandemics, engineered pandemics could be designed to be more lethal or easily transmissible than natural pandemics, presenting a new threat that could equal or even surpass the devastation wrought by history's most deadly plagues. Humanity has a long and dark history of weaponizing pathogens, with records dating back to 1320 BCE describing a war in Asia Minor where infected sheep were driven across the border to spread tularemia. During the 20th century, 15 countries are known to have developed bioweapons programs, including the US, USSR, UK, and France. Like chemical weapons, bioweapons have become a taboo among the international community. While some state actors continue to operate bioweapons programs, a more significant risk may come from non-state actors like Aum Shinrikyo, ISIS, or simply disturbed individuals. Due to advancements in AI and biotechnology, the tools and knowledge necessary to engineer pathogens with capabilities far beyond Cold War-era bioweapons programs will rapidly democratize. Biotechnology is progressing rapidly and becoming more accessible. A few decades ago, the ability to synthesize new viruses was limited to a handful of the top scientists working in advanced laboratories. Today, it is estimated that there are 30,000 people with the talent, training, and access to technology to create new pathogens. This figure could rapidly expand. Gene synthesis, which allows the creation of custom biological agents, has dropped precipitously in price, with its cost halving approximately every 15 months. Furthermore, with the advent of benchtop DNA synthesis machines, access will become much easier and could avoid existing gene synthesis screening efforts, which complicates controlling the spread of such technology. The chances of a bioengineered pandemic killing millions, perhaps billions, is proportional to the number of people with the skills and access to the technology to synthesize them. With AI assistance, orders of magnitude more people could have the required skills, thereby increasing the risks by orders of magnitude. AIs could be used to expedite the discovery of new, more deadly chemical and biological weapons. In 2022, researchers took an AI system designed to create new drugs by generating non-toxic therapeutic molecules and tweaked it to reward, rather than penalize, toxicity. After this simple change, within 6 hours, it generated 40,000 candidate chemical warfare agents entirely on its own. It designed not just known deadly chemicals, including VX, but also novel molecules that may be deadlier than any chemical warfare agents discovered so far. In the field of biology, AIs have already surpassed human abilities in protein structure prediction and made contributions to synthesizing those proteins. Similar methods could be used to create bioweapons and develop pathogens that are deadlier, more transmissible, and more difficult to treat than anything seen before. AIs compound the threat of bioengineered pandemics. AIs will increase the number of people who could commit acts of bioterrorism. General-purpose AIs like ChatGPT are capable of synthesizing expert knowledge about the deadliest known pathogens, such as influenza and smallpox, and providing step-by-step instructions about how a person could create them while evading safety protocols. Future versions of AIs could be even more helpful to potential bioterrorists when AIs are able to synthesize information into techniques, processes, and knowledge that is not explicitly available anywhere on the internet. Public health authorities may respond to these threats with safety measures, but in bioterrorism, the attacker has the advantage. The exponential nature of biological threats means that a single attack could spread to the entire world before an effective defense could be mounted. Only 100 days after being detected and sequenced, the Omicron variant of COVID-19 had infected a quarter of the United States and half of Europe. Quarantines and lockdowns instituted to suppress the COVID-19 pandemic caused a global recession and still could not prevent the disease from killing millions worldwide. In summary, advanced AIs could constitute a weapon of mass destruction in the hands of terrorists by making it easier for them to design, synthesize, and spread deadly new pathogens. By reducing the required technical expertise and increasing the lethality and transmissibility of pathogens, AIs could enable malicious actors to cause global catastrophe by unleashing pandemics.